Hi, and welcome to the training video for the vendors using STIMS, North Carolina's Sexual Assault Evidence Collection Kit Tracking and Information Management System. In this video, I will demonstrate how a vendor user would log on to the system, create kits that have been manufactured by them, as well as send those kits to requesting agencies. This is what the web page looks like. You'll need to be a user in your agency. Each agency will assign an administrator. This administrator will be given certain information, including the passkey and how to create new users. You can create new users by clicking here and filling in that information, or sharing with a potential user who can then do self-registration. To do self-registration, you would go to the website, you would click Login. And here you don't have this information yet, so you click here for Registered here at the bottom. Fill in the required fields, including that passkey that your administrator shared with you, and click Save. Your administrator will be sent a notification that they will then be able to verify that this is an authorized user. This is how to keep your system clean so that someone isn't getting access that shouldn't have access. So first I'm going to log in as a vendor. I'm going to use Searchy as my demonstration today. When you log in, you'll see that you have one tab. Other organizations, law enforcement versus medical laboratory, have additional tabs. Vendors limited to one, and just 3 functions within that tab. So you can see here any kits that have been created would be here. And you have a numeric number to give you a quick inventory. The system is set up to receive alphanumeric serial numbers, so this is why the vendors have been asked to have a 6-digit number and precede that with a letter. The letter is going to designate who the vendor is. So Searchy's letter is S, Charlotte Lab's going to be C, and as other vendors are added into the system, they'll be given their own designation. To create kits, we simply click on the Create Kit button, and here you can free text, and we've made it fairly open, so you can type the starting number through, you could do 1,000, 2,000 at a time, but click in the range of numbers that need to be created and put in the expiration date. The expiration date is very specific. It must be a 2-number month, a 2-number day, and a 4-number year. And if it comes up with a calendar, then you know you've done it right. If you don't, say you forget and you do something like that, you'll get this error. Or if you leave your 0 off, it will give you a red line. Here, we'll go ahead and do that. See, I'm unable to recognize that date. So again, we can free text, and you cannot create a number here that's already been used, so that also keeps you honest. Make sure that you don't create the same number more than once. And once we have an expiration date and a set of numbers and hit create, then the system creates those numbers originating from you as a vendor, and all of them are available in your list. Once you've created your numbers that are available, you can now send them to any requesting agencies. If you create a number, say you accidentally hit a T or an R, or more importantly a C, or vice versa, the Charlotte Lab creates an S, you want to go in and delete that number as quickly as possible, because that other agency may be needing to use that kit number. So we pull that, you can click, it automatically brings that kit number up, or you can type in that number and say you want to delete that letter/number combination, and it will remind you this is a done deal, and then that number leaves, and so it is no longer on your list. Now an agency calls and requests some kits to be sent to you. you can select everything that you've created. You may create them in small batches as you need to send them, or you may create them all so that they're all available, and you can click on them individually to create your batch. Look at what you're getting ready to send them, confirm that those are the same numbers, and click on the Send Kits button. This brings up a drop-down box. All medical facilities should be here in your drop-down, and select the one that you're going to use. Again, all the numbers that you clicked on before will be here. Today's date is here. This is an editable field as well. Say you sent them yesterday and you forgot. You can jump on here and say that you sent them yesterday. But you want to make sure that this information is entered before the medical facility receives the box, because they're going to be going in and doing the next step by receiving them into their inventory, and will not be able to until you have sent those kits to them. When we click send and it is a successful effort, you'll see a green ribbon with the last action that was taken. So I showed you how to send by clicking individually. You can also send kits by typing in the serial numbers themselves. There we go, 311 through S320. Send them to the medical facility that requested them on today's date, and click send. And again, look for that green ribbon at the top to show you that the thing that you requested was successfully completed. Okay, this wraps up the training for a vendor organization. So again, your agency is created in our system. You have an administrator assigned. Then the administrator can create user IDs or share the passkey for users to create their own user ID. The kits would be created in the system and sent to the requesting agency, so that that agency then has a record of that kit in their inventory. When they collect it, they will put certain information in and transfer it to law enforcement, and it goes on down the line from beginning to end. Also, the victims have complete access to follow the status of their kit through this system. That wraps up training for the vendors. If you have any questions, please call me. My name's Susie Barker. I'll be the administrator for STIMS here in North Carolina. My number is 919-582-8841. And my email address is there on the screen, sbarker@ncdoj.gov. Thanks, and have a great day.